In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear and respected viewers. Today, I am about to share with you a truly miraculous dhikr of Allah. A remembrance so powerful that it holds the ability, by the will of Allah, to transform your destiny in just one night. If you recite this blessed Tasbih only 313 times at night, then by morning, insha'Allah, your life will take a complete turn. Whatever you ask from Allah with sincerity will be granted. Brothers and sisters, have you ever experienced a time when no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work out? Every path appears blocked, every door closed, and fate itself seems to have turned its back on you. You make efforts, you pray, yet hope feels distant and relief nowhere in sight. At such times, what you truly need is a spark from the heavens, a divine light that turns despair into hope. The remembrance I am going to share with you today is that very spark. If you recite it from the depths of your heart just 313 times at night, you will witness changes by the very next morning. This is not just theory. These are real experiences of people who were drowning in debt, but, through the mercy of Allah, rose to prosperity. Homes filled with arguments became havens of peace. Places burdened by poverty became blessed with abundance. Businesses that were on the brink of collapse suddenly began to flourish. Mothers who cried for their daughters' marriages saw suitors arrive without even seeking them. Those who were neglected by society were suddenly honored by Allah. But there is one condition. You must call upon Allah from the core of your heart, with absolute faith and conviction. The beautiful names of Allah hold within them treasures of healing, sustenance, peace, mercy, and limitless power. Allah Himself has said, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." He says, "Remember me, and I will remember you." Allah knows the secrets of your heart. For Him, nothing is difficult. Our greatest loss is not failure in this world, but forgetting our Lord and running after the dunya without remembering Him. He gives us everything, yet we often fail to thank Him. If we begin our day with His remembrance, reciting His Tasbih with sincerity, He will surely transform our fate. Allah is the provider, the master, the helper. We only need to trust Him. Sending salawat upon the Prophet is a key that unlocks acceptance of our deeds in the court of Allah. According to Hadith, whoever sends blessings upon the Prophet once, Allah showers 10 mercies upon them. And whoever remembers Allah once, Allah grants them 10 good deeds. Every treasure, every power, every healing lies with only one being. Allah, the Lord who knows our pain, hears even the cries we never voice, loves the one who repents, provides for the needy, and supports the helpless. He is the Lord who turns the darkest nights into the brightest days, splits the sea for His servants, blesses the barren with children, and elevates a person in a single moment of mercy beyond anything they imagined. Yet, our greatest misfortune is when we forget this Lord who never forgets us, the one who protects us by night and by day, who feeds us, forgives us, and becomes pleased when we call upon Him. The remembrance of Allah brings peace to the heart. The Quran says, "Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." When we remember Allah sincerely, the soul feels light, burdens are lifted, and the heart is freed. But sadly, many of us are heedless. At far, when the birds leave their nests praising Allah in search of their sustenance, man sleeps deeply, unaware. This is the time when Allah Himself calls out, "Is there anyone who asks of me so I may give? Is there anyone seeking forgiveness so I may forgive?" Yet we are lost in worldly concerns, chasing sustenance while forgetting the one who provides it. If we just start our day with Allah's remembrance, we will see our days filled with ease, our work blessed with barakah, people's hearts turning in our favor, hardships melting away, and closed doors opening before us. The Prophet said, "Whoever remembers Allah in the morning and evening, Allah keeps his heart alive and blesses his sustenance." The power of the beautiful names of Allah is such that they turn darkness into light. We often seek help from people, visit saints, or run to scholars, but only when all else fails do we remember Allah, even though He is closer to us than our jugular vein. Why not call upon Him first? Morning dhikr brings peace, opens the doors of sustenance, and draws our due as nearer to acceptance. Every name of Allah carries healing, blessings, guidance, strength, and limitless love. The Tasbih I share with you today is not mere words. It is a secret that changes hearts, opens impossible doors, rewrites destiny, and creates paths where none existed. I have seen countless people recite this at night with sincerity for just a few days, and their lives were transformed by Allah's grace. Some were buried in debt, but Allah blessed them so much they became the ones helping others. An elder once said, "The one who begins his day in Allah's remembrance, Allah opens for him such paths from the heavens that no intellect can comprehend." Hazrat Ali said, "When hardship surrounds you and there is no way out, call upon the names of Allah, for these names are treasures that never diminish." During the time of Hazrat Umar, a man used to complain daily about his failing business. Hazrat Umar advised him, "Begin your day with the names of Allah." A few days later, the man returned joyfully, saying, "The goods that once never sold now sell instantly." Hazrat Umar smiled and said, "The one who remembers his Lord in the morning finds the doors of the day open before him." In a hadith, the Prophet said, "Allah has beautiful names, and whoever calls upon Him with these names sincerely, Allah accepts their supplication and opens for them the doors of the heavens." Brothers and sisters, this is a remembrance that changes hearts, alters destiny, turns enemies into friends, removes barriers, unlocks blessings for daughters, and fills empty hands. I recall a woman who had been crying for years for a child. Doctors had given up hope. She came to me and said she had heard of a special tasbih that fulfills heartfelt desires if recited in the morning. I simply told her to call upon Allah with sincerity. Within days, she returned with tears of joy, saying, "A miracle has happened. This is no magic. It is Allah's mercy, descending from the blessings of His names." When a person sincerely calls upon Allah, His throne is stirred and the conditions of the earth begin to change. The easiest yet most valuable act Allah has given us is His remembrance, the repetition of His names. The Quran says, "Remember me, and I will remember you." We often assume great rewards come only from great acts of worship. But Allah has placed immense blessings in small phrases, short yet powerful tasbihat that transform lives. The Prophet said, "Whoever says Subhanallah wa bihamdi 100 times a day, all his sins will be forgiven, even if they are as numerous as the foam of the sea." Homes where Allah is remembered are filled with light and peace. Angels descend upon them, and devils flee. Ibn Abbas narrated that the Prophet said, "When people gather to remember Allah, angels surround them, mercy covers them, peace descends upon them, and Allah mentions them among those near Him." In these times of unrest, this remembrance brings light into homes, unites hearts, makes children obedient, and opens the doors of sustenance. The tasbihat we neglect may be the very bridge to Allah's mercy. Hazrat Fatima once complained of hardship, and the Prophet did not give her wealth or a servant. Instead, he taught her a tasbih, saying, "This will be better for you in this world and the next." This shows the power of remembrance. It revives hearts, elevates the servant, brings them close to Allah, and transforms circumstances overnight. So, dear brothers and sisters, here is how you perform this destiny-changing tasbih after the Isha prayer. Send salawat upon the Prophet. Any form of durud can be read, but recite it 3 times with love and sincerity. This step is essential, as no dua or remembrance is complete without salawat. It opens the treasures of Allah. Recite this short tasbih 100 times. Subhanallah, Subhanallah. These small words carry immense reward. The Prophet said, "Whoever says Subhanallah wa bihamdi 100 times, all their sins will be forgiven, even if as much as the foam of the sea." Recite these 2 powerful names of Allah 13 times. Ya Razzaqu Ya Fattahu. Count 313 combined repetitions. Both names together make 1 count. You may use fingers or prayer beads, but keep your heart attentive and your faith strong. This is the remembrance that opens closed doors and lifts a person from despair into the closeness of Allah. Finally, recite Astaghfirullah 100 times. This cleanses the heart, removes barriers to blessings, and transforms hardship into mercy. Many trials are due to our own sins. Istighfar wipes them away, paving the way for Allah's mercy. These 3 steps may seem small, but they have the power to transform your destiny. Perform them with sincerity, and you will witness Allah's help with your own eyes. This tasbih brings peace to the heart and can change your fate entirely if made a daily habit. Whether you are unemployed, burdened by debt, grieving, or in hardship, this tasbih is a divine gift. The saints used to say, "Some actions stir the entire universe in a person's favor." This is one of those actions. It is said that before morning comes, the person's condition begins to change, and blessings that were withheld for years come rushing towards them. Final words. May Allah grant us love for His remembrance, bless our sustenance, remove our hardships, and grant us lives pleasing to Him. Ameen. If you found this spiritual practice beneficial, subscribe to our channel. We will continue to share such gems with you. Take care of yourselves, and remember me in your prayers. Until we meet again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.